again, we thank you for their singing.
kasih atas kehadiran Bapa dan Ibu hari ini. Greetings to all my friends, brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm very thankful that you would take serving the Indonesian Muslims in Taiwan. God indeed loves us. What a blessing He gives us this opportunity to serve. I want to take this time to thank the churches in the United States and Taiwan for their support, encouragement, and prayers. Because of you, the ministry to the Indonesians in Taiwan took off smoothly. Even though Sam has left me, I don't feel lonely at all because I have the Lord and you in my side. I plan on returning to Taiwan on February 20th. I will continue with what God entrusted me and Sam with ministry to the Muslim friends from Indonesia. Sam often said he had only one regret. The days of his ministry are too late and too short. I believe God has a plan for each one of you. I hope you will not quench the spirit. Be brave and be obedient in responding to Him. Unlike Sam, I hope you will not know regrets. Once again, I want to thank you for your care. Please continue to pray for the ministry to the Indonesian Muslim in Taiwan. Tuhan memberkati kita semua. May the Lord bless you with good health, peace, and joy. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. We're doing pretty good on time. Let me share a little experience I had last year. I went to Taiwan, and usually I would go to Taiwan at least a couple times a year. And I had to take the train from Taipei to Pingdong. And on my way there, I dropped by Taichung to visit Sam and Esther. And I requested on my email to see them at their house. I said, don't worry, I'll get off the train, I'll get a cab, I'll come and see you. And then I forgot whether Sam or Esther wrote me back and said, no, it's better for us to meet you at the train station. So I thought about, well, maybe it's not convenient. People, have to clean house and all that because of my 15-minute visit. So I followed their direction. I took the high-speed train. I got off at the Taichung station. When I got off the train, I didn't see them. I waited in the lobby, and from a distance, I saw a man in a wheelchair. And his lovely wife pushed him toward me. And there was a young lady also with them. And at first Esther told me some of the volunteers will come with us. And it turned out to be one volunteer, very important volunteer, Emily. Welcome. She came with Esther to court Esther to America, and they're going back to Taiwan. My conversation with Emily, I remember at the train station at the end of our luncheon, she said, how can I join our side? I hope she'll join our side one day. But we are so grateful that because of the short 3 years ministry that Sam and Esther started, Sam went to Taiwan with this illness with him, which touched upon so many people with a positive reaction. 4 churches right now in Taichung, Suinan Living Water, Suinan Baptist, Senhang Grace Church, and Good Day Church, all 4 churches are involved with the ministry. They also form an organization called Global Indonesian Care Associates. And that is an official registered entity that we can work with in Taichung. And right now, Reverend Lee just mentioned in a message that there are 30-some people every Sunday worshiping Indonesian worshiping. You look back, many missionaries who've gone out to the mission field, it takes them a long time before something happens. But thank God, by His grace, we see the reaction, the positive result from the Taiwan churches in response to Sam's illness, Esther's dedication, and so on. So I want to leave that off in my announcement. I know many of you have brought along an envelope for the family, 白金号, and there's a basket up front. If you have not found it, it's up front, and you can deposit into that. But what I want to point out is there's a church in LA. When they heard about Sam's passing, the pastor called me and said, can we donate something? And a check came last week, a few days ago. And this check was not small. And they wrote down, they asked me that whichever way I can use it for the memorial would be fine. And I am proposing to LSI, and of course I have to get the permission from the executive committee, to establish a fund, a memorial fund for Sam. We will not touch this money. The white envelopes that you gave today, you can write to LSI, this memo, Sam, and we will forward 100% of it to Esther. But for this little chunk of money, we would like to establish something. It's very easy to spend money, but it's hard to keep the money and make it grow. And we hope that Sam can stay with his name, and we will forever, for a long time, remember Sam, and also use Sam to encourage other people like what he has encouraged churches in Taiwan. Many of you here have gone on short-term mission trips with Sam or to Taiwan. I see over there, here, I see quite a few faces. And we have short-term trip teams going also in the near future. At least there may be 3 teams going this year. And one is the Walnut First Chinese Baptist Church. They are planning on going in October. There's a group of Indonesian Chinese in that congregation, and a few pastors and so on may be going about May, June timeframe. But in 2 weeks, there'll be a team going, and Esther will be part of that team. We want to encourage you, if you are still able to go, to let us know. Although that team has been meeting regularly already for prayer and so on. So today's announcement, besides the white envelope, the memorial fund setup, we're going to have a simple lunch downstairs, I believe, after the service. And it will be Chinese food with an Indonesian taste. We have fried rice, but it wasn't made by Indonesia. And we don't have any xiaotian. You know, in Indonesia, you always eat fried rice with shrimp chips. You know? I learned that. And Pastor Cornelius, fried rice. He and I always joke about that. So stay around after the service today. Go downstairs. Esther will be there. And I don't know whether there's anything you can set up for people to share a few words, because I know quite a few people would like to say something. Don't leave yet, okay, because it may be wet outside. So stay here and enjoy the fellowship with Esther and with the family and with each other. And I think that's about it for my announcement for now. And I would like to ask for our senior pastor here, Reverend Peter Wonka. I didn't know his Wonka is Wang Jia. Yes.
我哋想分享下 Sam 細個嘅事，但係喺呢度你哋講嘅時候，我心將阿 Sam
Now, sorry, we're conversing in Cantonese. Since we are about 10 minutes early, if other people would like to speak, I would like to keep it short so other people may speak. And then after that, Pastor Walker, you can give the benediction. So, how many people would like to speak? Raise your hand before you forever regret, right? Alice, yes. And 頭公啊 There's a young 頭公中文點講啊 uncle. Yeah. So would you guys speak first? Yeah. And then I'll have Alice speak afterward. Okay.